1.
Why is the leadoff hitter not wearing shoes? Why? It's oh my God.
Number 21, Daniel Santos.
And good morning from LA Valley College. The time is now 11:03. We're moments away from the first pitch between the East LA Dodgers and the Ventura County Bucks. First pitch from Dylan Goodrich is just inside for a ball 1 to Daniel Santos, the leadoff hitter for the Dodgers. Top-seeded Pirates come into today's game with a record of 14-4. The 1-0 is fouled off right side into the netting near the Pirates bullpen, excuse me. The visiting Dodgers today, they enter the contest with a record of 6 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie. So it's a battle today of the top-seeded Pirates and the Dodgers, who are currently in 5th place in the Best of the West. The 1-1 is fouled back for ball 2. My name is Matt Strapp, or for strike 2, excuse me. My name is Matt Strapp, and it's great to have you joining me today. As I said, on the mound is Dylan Goodrich, facing off against Daniel Santos. Goodrich for the season, he's been an innings eater for these Pirates. 26 innings pitched, except for the 1-2, and that's high. Count out 2-2. As I said, he's pitched 26 innings, given up 17 earned runs. And that makes his ERA 5.88. Except for the 2-2 here, it's lofted into center field. Going to make the catch in center, moving a little bit to his left, is Javon Camacho for out number 1.
Juan Camacho catching the fly out for out number 1.
So we've got Camacho in center.
Number 3, Matt Flaherty.
Lee Branzel is in right. In left is Eli Payton. Third base, Darren Taylor. At short is Angelo Alamon. Second baseman is Nolan Lingley. And first is Andrew Tovar. Pitch there is in for a strike to Matt Flaherty. Doing the catching is Andrew Buglino and, of course, Dylan Goodrich on the mound. Got 1 away in the top of the first. Flaherty, the second baseman, swings at the 0-1 offering and fouls that one back to the netting behind home. Count now 0-2. The 0-2 is just outside, for ball 1. Flaherty goes to Utah. He's a redshirt freshman. 6'1", left-handed hitter against the righty Goodrich. Except for the 1-2, that one is high and away. This season, Flaherty is hitting 367. That's 22 hits on 60 at-bats. 8 singles and 3 doubles. 2-2 pitch is swung on him to left. Going back is Eli Payton. It's over his head. It'll go all the way to the wall. Flaherty makes his way around first into second for a stand-up double. 1-out double for Flaherty. And the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position for Alex Sardina, the shortstop.
Number 37, Alex Sardina.
So Flaherty with his 4th double of the year. Now we'll give away to Sardina. Sardina, another Dodger who plays his college ball in the state of Utah. Goes to BYU, lifts this one high into the air. Shallow right field. Going back is the second baseman, Lingley, able to make the grab. And the runner at second, Flaherty, holds.
Lingley making the catch on the fly out number 2.
So 2 out for Juan Guardado.
Number 14, Juan Guardado.
Guardado goes to East LA College. Fitting that he plays for the East LA Dodgers as well. Versatile player, listed on the roster as a first baseman, a third baseman, and an outfielder. Right-handed hitter, facing off against Goodrich, and has to avoid a pitch inside for ball one. Goodrich, a tall right-handed pitcher, 6'4", junior at Glendale College. Looks at the runner at second and opts to step off the bag. Facing Guardado here at the plate. Guardado for the year, 10 hits on 48 at-bats as its .208 batting average. And Goodrich is going to be called for the balk. So a mistake there by the starting pitcher for the Pirates gifts the Dodgers an extra base. Guardado will move up from second to third. 2 outs, still the chance for Goodrich to get out of the inning without giving any runs up, and he fires a strike in there. At the top of the first inning, no score yet between the Dodgers and Pirates. 1-1 count and 2 outs. Runner on third base. 1-1 pitch. That one is in there for strike 2. Good stuff from Goodrich, ahead in the count now, 1-2. Got a couple of flyouts so far and looking for out number 3. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. Taken for a ball by Guardado, even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Guardado's got a lot of pop in that bat. He has 4 doubles this season and 2 home runs. Except for the 2-2, it's inside. Makes the count full. Waiting on deck is A.J. Ortiz, the third baseman. Hoping to have his chance to bat here in inning number 1. Here's the 3-2. Just off the plate low. The Pirates bench thought that was strike 3.
Number 18, A.J. Ortiz.
The umpire says the pitch needed to be just a little bit higher. Rules it to be ball 4. First walk issued by Goodrich today. That'll be walk number 12 on the season for Goodrich. And it brings up Ortiz. Whereas at the corners, 2 outs. First pitch is high to A.J. Ortiz, the third baseman. A.J. goes to Biola University. 6'1" right-handed hitter. Ahead in the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's hit weakly over to short. Alamon with the flip to Lingley at second, and that'll retire the side. So 1 hit in the inning, a couple of runners left on base, but no Dodgers come around to score. We will head to the bottom of the first. Pirates hitting for the first time today. Back for the bottom of the first inning. Pirates taking on the plate for the first time today.
Number 4, Jovan Camacho.
Jovan Camacho set to lead things off. Ryan Camacho, his brother, getting a break as the leadoff hitter today. Likely see him later as a pinch hitter. Ryan has one of the top batting averages in the league, but so does Jovan. Not a bad second option as the leadoff hitter. First pitch is hit back to the pitcher, and he fires over to first base for the out. So Joe Godoy, the pitcher on the mound for the Dodgers today, gets the ground ball back to him and flips it over to Flaherty for out number 1. So Camacho goes down on the 1-3 out. It'll bring up the shortstop, Angelo Alamon. Shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch is outside. Get to Joe Godoy's numbers here. Well, first off, I need to mention that he's a freshman at Redlands University, 6 foot tall right-hander. This season, he's appeared in 6 games. It's a 1-0 pitch, just swung on, hit over to third. That's Ortiz there at third, firing across the diamond for out number 2.
Number 28, Darren Taylor.
So Godoy, as I said, appeared in 6 games this year as a pitcher. 29 innings pitched, giving up 24 hits, 16 earned runs. That's an ERA of 4.97. Struck out 23 batters, walked 19. He's also given up 6 home runs. It's by far the most on the team. Next on the team is Gio Hernandez, who's only given up 2. And for the Pirates, no pitcher on the Pirates have given up more than 2 home runs as well. So this pitch is ripped into left field. Going back a couple of steps is the left fielder Santos, but he's able to make the grab. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Godoy and the visiting Dodgers.
0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors.
No runs and no hits. No runners left on base in the bottom of the first. We'll head to the second, still looking for the first score of this game. Back at LA Valley College for the top of the second inning. No runs yet between the Dodgers and Pirates. First pitch from Goodrich is swung on and missed by the 5th hitter in the lineup, Taylor Stieg. Stieg, 6'4" right-handed hitter, swings at the 0-1 offering and misses to make it 0 balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 is swung on and missed. A slider away that gets Stieg swinging. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes to lead off the top of the second. Good start for Dylan Goodrich on the mound.
Antonio Gomez.
Now Antonio Gomez, the designated hitter, will come up. Gomez, another Dodger, goes to East LA College. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Count 1 ball, no strikes.
What? Oh, it's 1 ball.
That's ball 2 inside, 2-0 the count. We're in the top of the second inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors for the visiting Dodgers. Zeros all around for the Pirates. The 2-0 is swung on, and he did go, says the first place umpire for strike 1. Gomez this season, just 2 at-bats, 0 for 2 on the year. Looking for his first hit. Skies this one into left field. Long run into the corner for Payton. He's unable to get there. Gets into foul territory. Got a lot of space in the left field corner here at LA Valley College. A lot of foul territory out there beside the bullpen. It was a long run for Eli Payton. He gave it a try, but just unable to get to it. Goes as strike 2. Gomez was near second by the time the ball dropped, so he'll make the walk back to home. Count out 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Antonio Gomez at the plate against Goodrich. Pitch is swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dylan Goodrich in the top of the second.
Number 38, Dylan Schumacher.
2 strikeouts now on the day for Goodrich. Came in with 21 strikeouts on the season. Now that number up to 23. Schumacher steps in to take his hacks, the catcher. First pitch is in there on the outside corner. Good fastball location. Schumacher goes to Rio Hondo Junior College. 6'1" right-handed hitter. The 0-1 is swung on and missed once again. Another swinging strike in this inning for Goodrich. Goodrich looking to strike out the side right here. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 is low and in the dirt outside. Good block behind the plate by Buglino. Goes down as ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, hit over to short. Alamon ranges to his right and fires in time to Tovar at first for the 3rd out. So a 1-2-3 inning for
0 hits,
Goodrich
0 errors.
and the Pirates. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Still no score between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Andrew Buglino, leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second, rips the first pitch up the middle. A diving stop by the shortstop Sardina, but it's going to go as a hit for Buglino.
27, Andrew Tovar.
First pitch swinging, and he gets on. First hit of the game for the Pirates. Just 6 pitches in the game so far for Joe Godoy. A 5-pitch first inning. Pitch number 6 goes for a single. Bring up Andrew Tovar, the first baseman. First pitch to Tovar is in there for strike 1. Buglino at first. 1 for 3 on stolen base attempts this season is the Pirates catcher. And Godoy keeping an eye on him, fires behind him at first. Back in safely is Buglino.
Hello?
The 0-1 to Tovar, that one on the outside corner for strike 2.
Hello?
This season, Tovar 20 hits and 55 at-bats. Average of 364.
Yeah.
Swings at the 0-2 delivery and fouls that one off near the Dodger dugout. Stays alive at 0-2. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Score is 0-0. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. Both teams have the same stat line as that pitch is swung on and missed by Tovar for out number 1. First strikeout of the day
Eli Payton.
for Godoy. Just one away, Eli Payton up now, the left fielder. First pitch to him is a strike. They said that Payton went around on the very low pitch in the dirt. Could hear from the Pirates dugout, someone said, no, he did not. But the umpire, his call was that he did, as the 0-1 delivery is outside. Count now 1-1. Payton this season 12 for 56. Throw to first, back in safely is Buglino. A 214 batting average for Eli Payton. Got a 343 on base percentage though, so that's a good on base percentage for him. He has 16 walks this year. Fouls the pitch off high in the air near the dugout for the Dodgers. Both the third baseman Ortiz and Schumacher, the catcher, went out there to try to catch it, but it goes into the netting. Makes the count 1-2. And once again, another throw behind Buglino at first. Godoy wary of the fact that the Pirates love to run. Even with their catcher, Buglino, it's possible that they might send him, even though he's by far not the fastest guy on the team. So pitch is outside for ball 2. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. With his lead, the 2-2 is high for ball 3. Count now full as Lee Branzell, the right fielder, waits on deck for his chance.
Yes.
And here comes the 3-2. That one swung on and missed. Looked like it was out of the zone inside, but Payton gets caught on the swinging strike. Back-to-back
Number 11,
strikeouts
Lee Branzel.
for Joe Godoy, and there's now 2 away. Now Lee Branzel, the right fielder, steps into the batter's box. So leadoff single for the Pirates in this inning, and then 2 straight strikeouts. Pitch is outside. Branzel, very familiar with this diamond. Plays at LA Valley College. 5'10" right-handed hitter, facing a 1-0 count. Pitch is low and outside for ball 2. Branzel with 10 hits on 50 at-bats this season. I'm no math major, but I believe that's a 200 batting average. Swings and misses at the pitch there. Some movement that's on the outside of the plate. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or no, 2 balls and 1 strike, excuse me. 2 and 1. It's the first strike of the at-bat. Looking to move Buglino over from first. 2-1 delivery, swung and fouled back to the netting behind home. Now 2-2 on Branzel. Godoy looking to get out of the inning and strike out the side. After giving up a leadoff single. He's responded with a couple of strikeouts and looking to get his third right here. And the 2-2, off-speed pitch, that's hit into left field. That'll get down in front of the left fielder, Santos, for a single for Lee Branzel. Good bat control there, a 2-strike single that he
Number 31,
gets
Troy
out into left field. Buglino moves up to second on the play. The Pirates have 2 runners on with 2 out. Troy Anderson, the designated hitter, now up. First pitch is low for ball 1 to Anderson. Anderson goes to UC Riverside, 6'4" right-handed hitter. Anderson can play first base, he can play third base, and of course, he's got a good bat, which you want in the lineup, and today he's playing as a designated hitter. It's twice now that the Dodgers have called time. Godoy and Schumacher behind the plate, not on the same page. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Anderson this season, 9 hits on 41 at-bats. Batting average of .220. On base percentage of .289. Got 7 singles and 2 doubles. A hit here would go a long way and might give the Pirates their first run of the game. Swings it over to third, just foul. Third baseman Ortiz fielded it with his backhand. He's prepared to throw it across the diamond, but went just to the left of the bag. Strike 2 on Anderson. Runners lead at first and second. The pitch is swung on and missed. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch was Anderson. He goes down swinging 3 strikeouts in the inning for Joe Godoy. 2 hits in the inning for the Pirates. They strand a couple of runners, but unable to bring anybody home. So the score will be 0-0 as we head to the top of the third.
Yeah.
Top of the third inning, live from LA Valley College. No score between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Matt Strapp here, and Robert Haller is kind enough to join us for a bit in the booth. Good to see you, Robert.
How's it going? How's it going, listeners?
It has been going well from a pitching perspective so far. No runs yet here in the third.
Yeah, Goodrich, I think the body language has been really, really good. He had some runners on base that first inning, but he looked exactly the same with the guys on base as he did without them on base, which is always a good sign.
One hit so far given up by Goodrich.
Aside from pitching from the stretch as opposed to the windup, of course.
Couple of strikeouts, one walk, and the one hit, as I said, it was a double by Flaherty, the second hitter of the game. Behind in the count here, 2-0 to Michael Cunningham, the center fielder. Pitch there is swung on and missed for strike one.
Very hot today at LA Valley College.
Yeah.
We got 2 games as well.
Good pitch there on the inside corner for strike two to Cunningham.
That 4:30 game is going to be killer.
Oh, yeah, at the start of that.
The good news is that we'll have a broadcast of that as well on this very same channel, so people don't have to go outside, stay in the AC, watch the game right here.
2-2 is fouled back by Cunningham.
Shaking the net in front of your stream there.
Cunningham playing in center field today. Freshman at San Francisco State. 6-foot right-handed hitter against the righty Goodrich. Goodrich set for the 2-2, swung on this one, fouled off right side into the netting near the Pirates dugout.
What's this guy's name you said?
Cunningham.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. San Francisco State
No?
guy. Swept Long Beach State last season.
Oh, yeah?
Can't be friends.
Hoping for a strikeout here then. Wow, just misses on the outside corner.
That pitch definitely did miss, but Buglino behind the plate did an excellent job of bringing it back. I thought he was going to earn the call, but umpire not fooled there.
Ball 3 makes it a 3-2 count. 3-2 is swung on and missed. Goodrich fires a fastball by Cunningham for the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Michael Rosales.
Really good to see the strikeouts start tallying up the last 2 innings from Goodrich. He can be a contact pitcher, which can also be a good thing because he induces a lot of soft ground balls. But, rallying up the strikeouts like this is just another aspect of his development that's really nice to see.
It's a swinging strike there. Michael Rosales swings through the first pitch. That was a third strikeout on the day for Cunningham. Count 0-1 to Rosales, the 10th hitter in the lineup as he looks at a pitch high.
For Goodrich, you mean? The 3 strikeouts for Goodrich or for Cunningham?
Oh, sorry, 3 strikeouts
Yeah.
for Goodrich. Yeah. Rosales, the 10th.
I got you.
Yeah. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Fooled him there.
Man,
Silly.
just watching, I've been in the dugout, so the slider's kind of tough to see from there, but just this half inning being behind the plate, that slider is really on, and he's taking it outside the zone away to the right-hand hitters, and they're chasing.
Pitch there that Rosales does well laying off. Evens the count at 2-2.
Goodrich pretty much going fastball slider with his mix, at least from what I've seen this half inning, very classic mix.
Where he goes here on the 2-2. That's in there for strike 3. Off-speed pitch that gets Rosales looking. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the third for Goodrich.
Yeah, that was either a changeup or a curve, and one of the first ones of either that he's thrown this inning and just completely froze the hitter. So you talk about sequencing, that is really masterful sequencing that we're seeing this half inning from Goodrich.
2 strikeouts to start the third. Just misses high there to Daniel Santos, up for the second time today, the leadoff hitter in the lineup for the Dodgers. Santos flew out to center to lead the game off. It's the 1-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for the Pirates starting pitcher. Number 5 here would mean he strikes out the side. Gets Santos swinging there for strike 2.
Yeah, he got that looking strike on the slider for the first pitch of the AB and just decides to go right back at it. I know Pirates head coach George Freneau loves that when you get a strike on the first pitch of an AB with an off-speed pitch to just go back with that same off-speed pitch, fighting the urge to, oh, I got to throw a fastball because I haven't thrown one yet.
Fastball there. The appeal down to first, and he went. So another strikeout for Goodrich. He strikes out the side in the top of the third.
Strikes out the side in order in the top of the third.
We'll head to the bottom of the third innings.
0 error.
Score is 0-0 between the Pirates and the Dodgers. Quintland is set to lead things off in the bottom of the third. And he gets hit on the first pitch. Turns his back to the off-speed pitch by Godoy and will take first base. Lead off base runner.
It was pretty clear that pitch was heading for his shoulder right out of the hand, and
Number 13, Nolan Ling.
he didn't turn into it, but he just stood there and took it, got on base. You love to see that.
That is his job as the leadoff hitter. Just dead on, and now takes his lead at first as Nolan Lingley takes to the plate and shows bunt, pulls it back, the runner goes. The throw is in time.
Wow, they're going to say that he didn't pull back the bunt in time either, and so they called the strike.
Wow, so strike 1 now on Lingley and 1 away as Quinn Landis gets caught on the stolen base attempt. Landis now 3 for 6 in stolen base attempts this season, as that's strike 2 on Lingley. 0-2 count with 1 out.
Pitcher shaking off twice to get to this pitch.
And he made the right selection as he gets Lingley swinging for strike 3. So 2 quick outs just like that.
4, Jovan Camacho.
Summer ball, the pitch calls are usually coming from the coaches, and so when a pitcher shakes off, it's kind of a big deal because he's not just shaking off the catcher, he's shaking off the coach.
Yeah.
And as you said, made the right call there.
Yeah, worked out in this case. First pitch to Jovan Camacho in for strike 1. Camacho grounded back to the pitcher to lead the game off. Well, not to lead the game off, but to lead things off for the Pirates, as that pitch is shot into center field. It gets past a diving Santos at second. It'll go down as a single for Jovan Camacho.
Yeah, seeing eye single there, just flirted with the edge of the mound as it went up the middle, and to the left of the pitcher, to the right of the second baseman, into center field. So you'll take them however you can get them. But that's what you're always trying to do in the cages, right? Is straight to the back of the cage, straight up the middle, and that's what he was able to do.
Along with his 30th hit this season. Now 30 for 87. Dives back in safely at first base.
They did have Jovan Camacho leaning there a little bit, and he was lucky to get back in time.
He has been caught 3 times this season on the base paths. He's got 9 stolen bases on 12 attempts. First pitch to Alamon is a strike.
That's so it really looks like George Renault wants to make the defense play catch and lay a bunt down with a guy on first, but that's the second time now that the Pirates have been unable to get the bunt down.
Those are strike 1. The 0-1 delivery is low.
On that last missed bunt in particular, I think he just squared up way too late, and so never had time to really. His head was still moving when the pitch was released, so it's hard to track the baseball while your head's moving. Just square it up a little earlier, gives yourself a better chance.
Another throw behind Camacho at first. He's back in safely.
The trade-off, of course, being the earlier you square up, the earlier the defense knows what you're doing. So the temptation is to always square up as late as possible, but there is definitely such a thing as doing it too late.
Pitch is swung on and fouled back into the netting behind home for strike 2. Count now 1-2 with 2 away. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No score yet between the Dodgers and Pirates. Just 1 hit for the Dodgers and 3 hits for the Pirates. 1-2 is swung on and ripped right back to the pitcher off his back. And Camacho making the turn at second. He's going to third, and he's going to be out at third.
Wow.
What a recovery there by the Dodgers after Godoy gets absolutely crushed on the pitcher right back to him.
Yeah, he appears to be okay. That's the first and foremost concern,
Yeah.
so that's all right. But yeah, Camacho, you never want to make the first or third out at third base, and he ends the inning with the third out at third base there, probably a base running mistake.
Yeah, a couple of hits in the inning, but unable to bring anyone around. We'll head to the 4th. No score between the Dodgers and Pirates.
Thanks, man.
Number 3, Matt Flaherty.
Back for the 4th inning at LA Valley College. Robert has taken his talents elsewhere. On the mound, Dylan Goodrich has shown off his talents today. Just one hit given up through 3 innings, no runs. Set here to face Flaherty and throws a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. The only hit of the day is off the bat of Flaherty. Got a double in the first inning, but was ultimately stranded. Didn't come around to score as the pitch there is swung on and missed. 0-2 count on the second baseman for the Dodgers. Goodrich's pitch is outside the 0-2, so going to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Lino sets up behind the plate. Here's the 1-2. That one in for a strike. A high strike called on Flaherty. The 4th strikeout in a row for Dylan Goodrich. Strikeout number 6 on the day.
For 37, Alex
Goodrich is absolutely dealing, and as Robert said in the previous inning, sometimes he can be a pitcher who pitches to contact, but today just going for strikeouts. This pitch is in for a strike there to Sardina, 0-1. 0-1 is just high off the plate, 1-1 now. As I said, 6 strikeouts today for Dylan Goodrich. He came into the day with 21 strikeouts on the season and 26 innings pitched. Off-speed pitch there is in for a strike. 1-2. He's fooled a lot of these hitters today. 2 strikeouts looking and 4 swinging. Except for the 1-2, looking for strikeout number 7. And he gets him swinging here. Sardina goes down. The 5th strikeout in a row for Dylan Goodrich.
14, Juan Guardado.
We'll bring up Juan Guardado, who walked in the top of the 1st. Dodgers looking for their 2nd hit of the day. Delivery is hit high into the air. Shallow center field's coming in is Camacho, and he'll make an easy play for out number 3. So another solid inning for Dylan Goodrich.
0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors.
He gets the Dodgers in order. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. No score between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Darren Taylor leading things off for the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Taylor followed by Buglino and Eli Payton. Or Andrew Tovar, excuse me. Taylor, Buglino, Andrew Tovar. First pitch is in for a strike to Taylor. In the 1st inning, Taylor flew out to left field. The 0-1 off speed pitch that misses upstairs. Count now 1-1 on the third baseman for the Pirates, who are looking for their first run. They have 4 hits, but haven't been able to bring anybody home. Swings and hits this one softly over to second. Coming in is the second baseman, Santos. Able to flip it over to first.
Number 6, Andrew Buglino.
Yeah. It doesn't mean I think Valentino, I think, has a good chance. He stays healthy. But you'll find out when he gets a double A, to play double A. Yeah.
Strike there to Buglino.
Million of those guys.
Buglino, the catcher. Single to lead things off back in the second. Strike there on the inside corner. Count out 0-2. Pirates looking for their 5th hit. Off speed pitch hit over to short. Sardina is there and he fires in time to get Buglino running down the line. 2 away.
Number 27, Andrew Tovar.
2 down and Tovar comes up. Tovar struck out in the second inning. Looking a fair better here. 4 Pirates have struck out today. No runs on 1 hit and no errors for the visiting Dodgers. No runs on 4 hits and no errors for the home Pirates. Here's the first pitch to Tovar. It's outside for ball 1.
That's when they win the World Series. You draft the ball. The baseball, you have to get baseball people. You have to make sure, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. Guys just started.
There's the 1-0. Off speed pitch hit over to first. Should be an easy play, and it is for Guardado at first to retire this side. 3 up, 3 down.
Bottom of the 4th. 0 runs, 0 hits,
In
0 errors.
bottom of the 4th.
0-0.
We'll head to the 5th. Still no score between the Dodgers and Pirates. AJ Ortiz versus Dylan Goodrich as we kick off the 5th inning. Goodrich's first pitch in there on the outside corner for strike 1. The first inning, Ortiz grounded out to short to end the top of the first. A 1 from Goodrich is swung on and missed. Goodrich's stuff has been amazing today. 6 strikeouts, just 1 hit and 1 walk. But unfortunately, the Pirates haven't given him any run support. There's another strikeout there 3-pitch strikeout to AJ Ortiz as he unable to check his swing on the outside pitch. That'll bring up Taylor Steeg. Strikeout victim earlier in the game, and he swings and misses at that pitch there. After no strikeouts in the opening inning for Goodrich, he gets a swinging strike again, 0-2. He had 2 strikeouts in the second, struck out the side in the third, 2 strikeouts in the fourth, and another strikeout here in the fifth. Opportunity to get strikeout number 2 of the inning right here as he's ahead in the count 0-2 to Steeg. Pitch, and he gets him swinging. Goodrich is absolutely dealing on the mound. Back-to-back Ks in the fifth. We'll bring up Gomez, a designated hitter who struck out in the second inning. First pitch misses upstairs. And the top of the fifth from LA Valley College, just over an hour into this one. Pitch misses just outside. Goodrich thought it was good. Here's a 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. This Dodger hitter is just completely fooled at the plate right now. Struggling to get any sort of contact. 2-1. Swung on and missed once again. Back-to-back swinging strikes. Evens the count at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. To strike out the side. Fouled off. Into the netting above the Pirates dugout. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 2-2 delivery. Got him! They say he went around. Dylan Goodrich, have a day. Another inning where he strikes out the side.
Top of the fifth. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 0-0.
So Goodrich, another phenomenal half inning of work. We will head to the bottom of the fifth inning. No score still between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Been a pitcher's duel so far here today at LA Valley College. As we head into the bottom of the fifth, Eli Payton set to take to the plate. I'll say it's been a pitcher's duel. One of the pitchers is done for the day. Joe Godoy done after 4 innings where he gave up no runs on 4 hits. He gives way here to Charles Acker on the mound, the lefty. Fires a first pitch low and outside to Payton.
Come on, Pirates, let's get hyped up.
The 1-0 delivery is just high. Acker this season, he's appeared in 4 games, has a record of 0-1. 12 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, a 5.25 earned run average. Fires a 2-0 and that one swung on and missed by Payton. Acker has walked 7 batters. He's also struck out 11. The 2-0 is there at the top of the zone. 2-1, excuse me. Now it's 2-2. Evens up the count against Payton. Lefty on lefty matchup. Off speed pitch. That was great stuff, and he gets Payton swinging. Saw a lot of movement on that pitch by Charles Acker.
Number 11,
Strike
Granzel.
3 and out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th.
I guess the scoreboard doesn't like that. Needs to move faster.
So, but the starting pitcher of today, Godoy, had 3 strikeouts.
Let's go, Lee.
And Acker comes in and gets the first strikeout on a batter he faces as the pitch is in for a strike to Lee Branzel. Branzel, one of 4 Pirates to get a hit today. Got a single in the 2nd inning. All 4 Pirates hits today have been singles. 0-1 is hit into right center field. The right fielder will get there. That's Rosales. Able to make the play for out number 2.
31, Troy Anderson.
So a quick couple of outs here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll bring up Troy Anderson. Anderson struck out to end the 2nd inning. Lefty-righty matchup. First pitch of the AB is low. Ball 1 on the designated hitter today, Troy Anderson, for the Pirates. Pitch is swung on and missed. Anderson swinging for the fences there. Unable to connect. Whole lot of nothings if you look at the scoreboard. No runs on 1 hit and no errors for the Dodgers. Pitch is inside to Anderson. No runs on 4 hits and no errors for Ventura County. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates looking for their first run of the game here, but they're faced with 2 outs. Off speed pitch. That is just a great pitch. So much movement. It finds the bottom of the zone. Count now 2-2. And the 2-2 looks like the same pitch. This time unable to find the zone. Makes it a full count. Quint Landis waiting on deck. Landis got hit by the pitch to lead things off for the Pirates in the bottom of the 3rd. Hoping for his chance to hit here in this inning. Here's the 3-2. Low for ball 4. So Anderson works his way on with a 2-out walk.
14, Quint Landis.
The aforementioned Landis now. I think it was the first pitch of the at-bat in the 3rd inning where he got hit. Set to take his hacks here. First pitch swinging, hits it a mile high behind home, out of play. Landis goes to Pepperdine University. 5'10" right-handed hitter. Pitch is absolutely smoked. Foul. Way out in front of that one. Goes down the left field line into the netting down there. Over by the Dodger bullpen. Count now 2-2 on Landis. Anderson leading off at first. Runner stays. The pitch is in there for a strike. Good stuff from the pitcher, Charles Acker. He gives up the walk, but leaves Anderson at first. We'll head to the 6th inning. It's still 0-0 between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Goodrich out for another inning of work. Dylan Schumacher leading things off in the 6th. Pitch is fouled away. Dylan Goodrich, what a superb start to this point. We are in the top of the 6th inning. He's only given up 1 hit. He struck out 10 batters as the pitch misses there. So 10 strikeouts today, as I mentioned, that now puts him team lead in that category with 31 for the year. Second place is 24, as Goodrich misses outside. He's doubled his previous season high in strikeouts. That was 5. 10 strikeouts today, as I said, for Dylan Goodrich. Just a superb start. Misses badly there over the head of the hitter Schumacher. Count now 2-2. Goodrich has retired the last 13 batters he's faced. So he gets a foul off there from Schumacher. Schumacher able to stay alive. Count is 3-2. Schumacher leading things off for the Dodgers in the top of the 6th. Pitch is in there for another strikeout. Goodrich paints the inside corner. Strikeout number 11 on the day for the Pirates starting pitcher. Now Michael Cunningham steps in. Wouldn't you know it, he struck out his only at bat today. Looks at a pitch outside. Cunningham batting ninth in the lineup. Michael Rosales on deck, the 10th hitter. There's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. For strike one, looked like an off-speed pitch that Cunningham was out in front of. Fastball there that catches the inside corner. 1-2 on the center fielder for the Dodgers. Goodrich has struck out 4 in a row. He struck out 11 on the day, and that's not going to be a strikeout there. That hits Rosales, so that ends the streak. Rosales will take the free base. He's hit by the pitch. Cunningham is at the plate. Excuse me. Cunningham will take the free base on the hit by pitch, and Rosales is now at the plate. So Cunningham will take his lead at first. Cunningham this season, 9 stolen bases, hit over to short. Double play ball, flip to second for 1, over to first, in time to end the inning. Excellent job there. Alamon to Lingley at second, and then Lingley over to Tovar at first. 6-4-3 ends the 6. What an outing by Dylan Goodrich. His day, I believe, is done. He goes 6 innings, gives up no runs on just one hit, and records 11 strikeouts. And he will join us in the top of the 7th, so stay tuned for that. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. No score yet between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Nolan Lingley in the batter's box right now. He'll lead things off at the bottom of the 6th for the Pirates. Looking to get their first run of the game and give some support to Dylan Goodrich. Bottom of the 6th inning, as I said, and just 1 run for the Dodgers, 4 runs, or 1 hit, for the Dodgers, 4 hits for the Pirates, no runs for either team. This pitch is hit high into the air, into center field. And that's Cunningham in center, able to make the catch.
Jovan Camacho.
Out number 1. So turn the lineup over. Jovan Camacho up for the 3rd time today. Camacho 1 for 2. Grounded back to the pitcher in the 1st inning and got a single in the 3rd. Looks at a first pitch in for a strike. The left-handed hitter Javon Camacho against the lefty Charles Acker. The 0-1. Swung on and fouled. Foul territory, third base side. Making his way over there is Ortiz, and able to make the catch. So 2 away.
5, number 15, Joel Alamon.
So Angelo Alamon up now, also 1 for 2 today. Previous at bat, actually absolutely smoked one off the pitcher. Pitcher at the time turned his back and was fine. He actually continued, stayed in the game, and pitched another inning. The pitch is low to Alamon. Count is 1-0. Starting pitcher today for the Dodgers was Joe Godoy. Went 4 innings. Gave up no runs on 4 hits. Off speed pitch here from Acker is in for a strike. So 1-1 on the shortstop for the Pirates. All-star Angelo Alamon. Looks at a pitch inside there. A couple of all-stars at the top of the lineup today, Javon and Angelo. Waiting here for the 2-1 from Acker. Swung on and fouled off right side into the netting. Evens up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. No score between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Impressive pitching on both sides. Acker shakes off the call behind the plate. Here's the 2-2, way outside. They get a full count on Alamon as Darren Taylor, the third baseman, waits on deck. Here comes the 3-2. Fastball that's hit foul. Good job by Alamon. Too close to take. Fouls it off. Stays alive in the count. And here's the 3-2. Once again, curveball hit out into center field. Going forward is the center fielder, Cunningham, and then he takes a couple steps back for the third out of the inning. So once again, the Pirates go down in order.
0 errors. Score is 0-0.
0-0. We will head to the top of the 7th.
Santos.
Daniel Santos will take to the plate here in the top of the 7th inning from LA Valley College. The leadoff hitter in the lineup and the leadoff hitter in this inning. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout to center. First pitch is on the outside corner from the new pitcher, Josiah Castillo. Castillo, a 6'1" right-handed pitcher. The junior at Pepperdine. This pitch is hit out to right field. Coming in as the right fielder, Branzel. And Branzel is able to make the catch for out number 1.
Matt Flaherty.
So 1 away, and Matt Flaherty will come up. Flaherty on the day, a strikeout in the 4th, and a double in the 1st inning. Dick's in here against Castillo. First pitch, just misses the inside corner for ball 1. Count now 1-1 on Flaherty. And the star of today's game is just strolling in right now as the pitch is fouled off by Flaherty for strike 1. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great after watching your start today. That was awesome. Dylan Goodrich here with us in the booth now. This pitch here from Castillo is high for ball 2. What was going on today? What was the secret to your success?
Blowing out fastball on the curveball. They were swinging at a lot of the off speeds in the zone, but they were chasing them 0-2. Fastball got them speeding their bat up, and the curveball and slider just got them swinging over.
Gotcha. So just being able to mix it up and
Yeah.
makes sense. Count now 2-2 to Flaherty. More strikeouts than you've had by far this season.
Yeah.
Talk about going with the off-speed pitches on 2 strikes. Have you pitched like that before? That's been your strategy in other games, but it just hasn't worked as well, or?
Yeah, most other starts, first inning it'll be mainly fastballs, some off speeds like 0-2.
Yeah.
But as I get into later innings, I start batters with off speeds, such
Pitch
as
is
slider.
lined over to short. Nice play there by Alamon. Able to get the second out. It'll bring up
37.
Alex Sardina. So how many pitches do you throw? What's in your arsenal?
I throw 4 pitches, fastball, changeup, slider, and curve.
Gotcha.
Occasionally I'll throw a 2-seam, but I rarely throw that.
You throw today? No. What's your go-to? What's your favorite pitch?
Go-to, I say 0-0 count would
Yeah.
probably be a curveball, and then after that, fastball and another curveball, give him swing and miss, throw it into dirt.
I'm sure you went to that a lot today. 0-1 count here to Sardina. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you play your college ball?
I play college at Glendale, JUCO. This year I didn't get as many innings, but the summer got way better. Next year, hoping to be a returner and be a starter.
You're a junior? You'll be a junior?
Sophomore.
Okay, I got it.
This will be my second year.
That's what I thought. Oh, good. Sophomore. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Not a junior. Pitch there is swung on and fouled away. You said you've gotten a lot better over the summer? That's awesome. So you just speak to the overall experience here. How's it been this summer for you with the Pirates?
Great. I get a lot of outings. I get to show myself a lot. A lot of great guys here.
Yeah.
Who was calling the pitches today? Were you shaking off Rick at all, or just going with what he said?
Scotty was calling pitches.
Okay.
I shook off some, but most of the pitches he called were what I was thinking of throwing.
2-2 pitch here is fouled back. We're here with Dylan Goodrich, the star of the game today. Went 6 innings. We'll pull up the stat line right now. 6 innings pitched, 76 pitches total, 11 strikeouts, just 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 hit batter, and no runs, no earned runs overall. Start of the year for Dylan Goodrich. 3-2 count here. Misses inside. That'll be a ball to Sardina, ball 4. He'll take first base and give way to Juan Guardado.
Number 14.
What's your first summer playing sort of ball?
Yeah, or at least here. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, I'll get that. Thanks. Guardado will step in here. 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out to center. He also walked in the first inning. Your one walk of the day. You remember that at bat?
Yeah.
Just one walk and.
Did you agree with the balk call? It looked maybe a little ticky-tacky.
I really didn't know what I did because I've been doing that the whole year and I haven't been called on it. So, but he told me after, and I was like, I got it now.
What did he say?
So start and stop. So as I was coming to step off, and I stopped and then resumed. So that was the balk. I didn't know that, but.
You said you've been doing that all year. Have you been called for a buck before the season? Really? No.
No.
Obviously, didn't let it cost you. You got out of the inning.
How did Quint factor into the performance today? As he caught most of your starts, or have you worked with him a lot, or what?
It's mainly been Andrew, so Andrew like starts a game and then I'll get into later innings and Quint will be there. I like Quint's pitch calling. Like say I'll miss a curveball in the dirt, he'll call it again, I'll get over for a strike and I'll swing at it.
Yeah, we saw that a couple times, both missing off speed and hitting off speed. That you'd come right back with the same off speed pitch. Talk a little bit about your philosophy about doing that.
So usually 0-0, if I do throw an off speed, I'd like to get it for a strike. If I don't, well, it's in the dirt or out, then I'll follow up because I think they'll see the same pitch and they won't swing. And I'll get it for a strike 1-1. Sometimes I'll go 3 in a row. And usually they don't swing, but never 4. But I did throw 4 curveballs in a row to one batter this game.
Was there anything about, sorry, Matt, for kind of dominating
No,
questions.
go ahead.
Was there anything about that batter in particular that, oh yeah, this guy in particular we want to throw him 4 straight, or did it not matter who the batter was?
No, it didn't matter.
An interesting situation here is there's 2 on after the single by Guardado. 2 on, 2 out. Steele on the mound. Any insight into how you would approach this situation here after he's given up a walk and then he gave up a single? After starting off the inning really well, he now finds himself in a little bit of a pickle.
I get the batter roll over. So line off the outside, go fastball, maybe a ball or 2 out just to give him the swing over the pitch.
So a fastball there, that's hit high into the air. Foul territory into the first base bag. That's Tovar able to make the play and end the top of the 7th. So,
One hit.
thanks, Goodrich. Thank you so much for joining us. Great outing today. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Still no score between the Pirates and the Dodgers.
Stretch where we have Take Me Out to the
Number 28, Darren Taylor. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 7th for the home Pirates. Want to say thank you again to Dylan Goodrich for joining us in the top half of the inning. A superb start by the Glendale College product. The first pitch is outside to Taylor. New pitcher is Noah Novella. Number 24 goes to Santa Ana. It's a sophomore, 5'10", right-handed pitcher. Fires in a strike there. We'll get his season numbers in just a moment. One here. In for strike 2 on the outside corner. Novella this season, 1-1 record in 7 appearances. He's pitched 24 and a third innings. Got a 4.44 ERA, 15 hits, 12 earned runs in those 24 and a third inning. Good take there by Taylor. Taylor looking for his first hit of the day. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to the left fielder in the first and grounded out to second in the fourth inning. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Novella gets Taylor chasing for out number 1.
Number 6, Andrew Buglino.
This season, Novella came into the game with 22 strikeouts. Now it's 23. That's second on the team behind today's starter, Joe Godoy. Godoy now has 26 strikeouts, so just 2 more for Novella and he can catch Godoy. Pitch is above the head there of Buglino, who does a good job of getting out of the way. Buglino 1 for 2 this afternoon. Although his first hit might have been in the morning. A single in the second inning. He also grounded out to short. Swings at this one over to third. Charging it is Ortiz across the diamond. Nice play from the Dodgers there. Stretching out to make the play at first is Bardotto for out number 2.
Andrew Tovar.
So 2 down for Andrew Tovar. Tovar 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to the first baseman. 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. No runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Dodgers. No runs, 4 hits and no errors for the Pirates. Pitch from Novella is hit over to second. Flaherty to Guardado to end the inning. A quick 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. Still no runs yet
0 runs.
between the Dodgers and the Pirates. First pitch here is hit into left field for a single off the bat of Taylor Stieg. So one pitch, one hit, the third hit of the game for the Dodgers in the top of the eighth.
Antonio Gomez.
Stieg gets on a much-needed hit for the Dodgers to lead off the eighth inning. Bring up the DH, Antonio Gomez. Gomez today a couple of strikeouts. Definitely relieved that he's no longer facing Dylan Goodrich. Pitch is high and outside for ball one. That's the third hit of the game for the Dodgers. Stieg leads off at first. Here's the 1-0. That one is hit high into the air. Foul. Way out in front of that one was Stieg. Out of play. Down the left field line. Count now 1-1. Excuse me, off the bat of Gomez there. Gomez is the hitter. Stieg is at first. I had Stieg on my mind because I was going to mention his stolen base attempts, which I will in just a moment. The 1-1 pitch is low and inside. Stieg this season is 1 for 1 on stolen base attempts. So count is 2-1 to Gomez. Pitch is high, thrown behind the runner at first. Stieg back in safely. Landis behind the plate. Tried to get Stieg going behind him at first base, but Stieg able to get back to the bag. It's a 3-1 count here on Gomez. The 3-1 delivery is in there on the outside corner. A big strike there. Makes it a 3-2 count. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on and fouled back to the netting behind home. On deck, Dylan Schumacher, 0 for 2 today. He grounded out to short, and he also struck out. Here's a 3-2 as the runner goes from first. It's high, so it'll be ball 4. Stieg now can take his time going to second. Gomez will walk down to first. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 8th.
Number 38, Dylan Schumacher.
Dylan Schumacher now. Step in and take his hacks after we have a meeting at the mound. All the infielders converge together. As does one of the coaches for the Pirates. Catcher Landis also out there meeting with everyone. We are in the top of the 8th inning at LA Valley College. No score between the Dodgers and the Pirates, but the Dodgers have something cooking here. 2 batters have reached to lead off the inning. We got Stieg at second. He got on with a single, and Gomez just walked. Dylan Schumacher, the catcher, set to take to the plate. Josiah Castillo on the hill in relief of Dylan Goodrich. Goodrich pitched a phenomenal game today, went 6 innings without allowing any runs, and gave up just 1 hit with 11 strikeouts. Look back at the runner, showing bunt is the catcher. Schumacher, he gets it down, and Castillo smartly lets it roll foul along the first base line. If he did try to field it, he might have been able to get Schumacher out at first, but both runners from first and second would have moved up. So it goes down as strike 1. 0-1 to Schumacher. See if he tries to bunt again. Set for the 0-1. A Couple of look backs at second. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt again. This one down the first base line. First baseman misses the tag. Tovar now throws behind to Landis, but not in time. So it'll go down as a bunt single for Schumacher. The idea, I imagine, was just to sacrifice the runners over, but I'm sure he'll take the no-out bunt single. And now
13,
the bases are full and there's nobody out. Michael Cunningham, the center fielder, will take to the plate. So Steve goes to third, Gomez at second, Schumacher at first. Cunningham, who's 0 for 1 on the day, will take his hacks with the infield in for the Pirates. All pretty much on the grass. First pitch is in for a strike from Castillo. Pirates will likely come home if it's hit in the infield. The 0-1. That one misses downstairs. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Cunningham. 1-1 pitch is fouled back to the netting behind home. 1-2. We apologize for the language in the background that might have been heard a moment ago. 2 strikes, big opportunity for Steele to get a strikeout, which would be huge as the pitch is outside. Now 2-2. And we have the bases loaded here in the top of the 8th. Dodgers looking for their first run of the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cunningham. Pitch swung on, hit foul down the third base line. The Pirates playing the infield in. Any ball hit hard is likely to get past them. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that'll get down in center field. 1 run comes around to score. Everyone will move up 1 base. As Gomez holds at third, Steed comes home. Schumacher now at second, and Cunningham heads to first on the RBI single, which makes this a 1-0 Dodger lead.
Number 7, Alex Loera.
So Alex Loera now will take his hacks in place of Michael Rosales in the 10th spot in the lineup. We'll see if Castillo is done for the day. Meeting at the mound right now, and he does give up the baseball. So we will have a new pitcher in this game for the Pirates, who now find themselves trailing 1-0. We'll be back in a moment after the pitching change. Hard to imagine a tougher situation for a new pitcher to come into. J.P. Kayer is the new pitcher. And it gets away from the catcher behind the plate, Landis. That's going to bring home a run. So first pitch from Kayer gets away from the catcher behind the plate. Make it a 2-0 Dodger lead. The other two runners advance up to second and third. So
Yes.
both runners in scoring position, still nobody out. Now it's a 2-0 Dodger lead. One 0 pitch is fouled away. Count now 1-1.
Huh? Hello? What's up, Steven? What's going on?
So now the Dodgers have 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, no runs.
Huh?
4 hits, no errors for the home Pirates.
Can you text me? Because I'm
We'll
not
have to-
reading it. Just, I don't understand you.
Get a couple of runs back in either the 8th or the 9th inning. And they're in danger of giving up more here, as there's still 2 on and nobody out. Infield in.
What? Okay, cool.
The 1-2 pitch is outside. Take it for a ball. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 3-1 actually. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Kawera, the pinch hitter. Well, he came in relief in right field, but this is his first time hitting today. 3-1 is swung on and fouled back. Loera on the season, 9 hits on 28 at-bats. And he takes a walk there. That'll be his 7th walk of the year. And once again, the bases are loaded, nobody out. Kayer issues the walk to Loera.
Number 21, Daniel Santos.
Looking up Daniel Santos. J.P. Kayer, this is his 9th appearance on the season. That's tied for the most on the team now with Goodrich and Daniel Parra. Pitch is swung on, hit over to short. It'll get through. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. Also going to get in. It's now a 4-0 game. A 2 RBI single for Santos.
Number 3, Matt Flaherty.
So Loera now at second, Santos at first. The Dodgers find themselves in trouble. They trail 4-0. Still nobody out in the top of the 8th. Excuse me, the Pirates find themselves in trouble. Got the scoreboard wrong. It's 4-0 for the visiting Dodgers. Castillo is on the hook for the loss, as he was the one who loaded things up to start this inning. Pitch showing bunt is Flaherty. It's a great bunt. And the throw is wide at first. That's going to bring home a run as it goes all the way into the right field corner. 1 run comes home. Here comes the second. He's also going to get in as Flaherty ends up at third base. An ill-advised decision to throw it over to first proves costly as 2 more runs come home for the Dodgers. Makes it a 6-0 East LA Dodger lead.
Unbelievable.
Or 7-0. Is that 7-0? Is that right?
6-0.
6-0. Okay, the scoreboard shows 7.
I know, it's
6-0. Dodgers in front now. All 6 runs coming here in the top of the 8th. First pitch is fouled back by Alex Sardina. So Flaherty gets the single, and then on the air makes his way to third. Loera and Santos come home. Still no outs in the inning. Pitch is hit over to short. Alamon is there. He throws across the diamond, and that throw is wide. 1 run comes home on the play, and now at second is Sardina, now making his way to third. He's going to get into third safely on the air by the shortstop. Things are completely unraveling in the top of the 8th inning for the home Ventura County Pirates. Now a 7-0 Dodger lead.
14, Guardado.
7-0 or 8-0?
7-0. Another runner makes his way to third. Sardina on the air by Alamon. Now 2 errors in the game by the Pirates. Pitch there is a strike.
Oh, 2 errors. Perfect.
Pitch is high here for ball 1. Juan Guardado. Guardado 1 for 2 this afternoon. He's also walked. Pitch misses outside for ball 2. Count is 2-1. We are in the top of the 8th inning. The Dodgers have exploded with 7 runs. All in this inning. They lead 7-0. Swung on and missed. Good stuff there from Cayer. Got Guardado swinging. Evens the count at 2-2. Just over 2 hours into this game. We get 1:03 p.m. as the pitch is low. Ball 3. Count now full. Pirates still looking for their first out of the inning. They thought they might have gotten one previous at-bat, but Alamon missed the bag with the throw. And fouled back here, the 3-2. Pitch hit a mile high out towards second base. Going back is the second baseman Langley. And the runner bluffs the tag from third, but decides to stay. So the first out finally in the inning for the Pirates.
Is something wrong with it?
So with 1 out now, that'll bring up A.J. Ortiz, the third baseman. First pitch to Ortiz is a curveball in for a strike. Taylor Steeg on deck, who led things off in the inning with a single. Still just 1 away. The 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. So Cayer ahead of Ortiz here, 0-2. Sardina at third, looking to come home and make it an 8-0 game. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt gets away a little bit from Landis. Coming home will be Sardina, and he's not going to be able to make the throw. Landis could not get to it in time. So on the wild pitch, Sardina takes advantage. able to find his way home, make it an 8-0 ball game. There we go, a pitch that finds the bottom of the zone for strike 3 by JP Kair. First strikeout for him, now 2 down, bases are empty. After the wild pitch brought Sardina home, and Stieg will bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch, they say he went around for strike 1. Stieg today, a couple of strikeouts, and as I mentioned, led off this inning, got a single. I'm sure he's pleased that he no longer has to face Dylan Goodrich. Pitches rifled right to shortstop, right at Alamon, who's able to make the out and end the inning. An inning that did not go well for the home Pirates. They give up 8 runs. They now trail 8-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 8th.
Daniel Lowry.
First pitch to Dan Lowry is ball 1 here. Noe Novella back for another inning of work, and he's got a lot of run support now. Totals for the game, 8 runs on 7 hits and no errors for the Dodgers. Which is fouled back, no runs on 4 hits and 2 errors for the Pirates. Those 2 errors came in the top half of this inning. The heat may be getting to the Pirates today. It's hot. Pitches outside for ball 1. Count is 1-2.
I'm already heated with this people.
94 degrees today in Valley Glen, California, as the pitch is fouled off by Lowry. Right side into the netting, out of play. Yeah, Robert mentioned that earlier, that it's going to be especially hot around the time of first pitch in the afternoon game today, which is scheduled for 4:30. The 1-2 swung on and fouled back once again. Lowry set to lead things off in the inning. He'll be followed by Lee Branzel and Troy Anderson. Here comes the 1-2. That one's way outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count on Lowry, who comes up in place of Eli Payton in the order. Pitch is swung on and fouled once again into the netting near the Pirates dugout. Lowry goes to Illinois State University. He's a 5'11" right-handed hitter. 21 hits on 90 at-bats this season. That one's off his bat. Weird play there as he was ducking to get out of the way, and it hits his bat. Saying Lowry, 21 hits on 90 at-bats this season. That's a .233 batting average. He takes the pitch outside, which will make it a full count. Now 3-2. Lowry hoping to get on and spark a rally for the home Pirates. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on once again, fouled off. Long run for the first baseman, who was unable to get there. That's Guardado. He had a try, but it hit into the netting. Long battle here between Lowry and the pitcher Novella for the Dodgers. 3-2 is slapped over to first, right at Guardado. He's able to step on the bag for out number 1. So Novella wins the battle. Now 1 out.
Number 11, Lee Branzel.
And Lee Branzel steps up. Branzel today 1 for 2 with a fly out to left and a single. Off speed pitch in there for a strike to him. The 0-1 trails outside. Count now 1-1. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1-2 on Lee Branzel in the bottom of the 8th inning at LA Valley College. 8-0. Dodgers lead. Pitch is outside for ball 2, evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Movement in the Dodgers pen. Find out who that is in a moment. The 2-2. In there for a strike, came back and found the zone. Good breaking ball from Novella. Second out of the inning.
Number 31, Troy Anderson.
Now Troy Anderson, the designated hitter, will take to the plate for the 3rd time today. He's walked and struck out. Yet to put a ball in play.
Hello.
Pitch is low and outside for ball 1.
You know what? Decline that food, Steven. I'm not eating today. I'm overheated. I'm not gonna eat. Let's stop. Bye.
Count is 1-0 to the designated hitter for the Pirates. The 1-0 is on the corner for strike 1.
1-1. Thank you.
1-1 pitch, misses outside. Good take by Anderson on the slider away. Makes it a 2-1 count. 2-1 breaking ball that misses high and inside. Now 3-1 on Anderson, looking to get on here with 2 outs in the bottom of the inning. Fastball that swung on, hit into center field. Going back is Cunningham, a few steps, and able to make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So once again, the Pirates go quietly. They go down in order. We'll head to the 9th. 8-0 Dodgers lead. Top of the 9th inning, LA Valley College Dodgers in front 8-0. JP Kair back for another inning of work and fires in a strike to Antonio Gomez, who walked in the previous inning and then actually ended the inning with a flyout as there's strike 2, excuse me. Will be Gomez, Schumacher, and Cunningham set to hit in the top half of the 9th. The 0-2, breaking ball, perfect pitch in there for strike 3. So Gomez goes down on 3 pitches.
Dylan Schumacher.
Excuse me, it was Stieg who ended the last inning. Stieg led off the inning and then got out to end the inning, and then Gomez leading things off here and strikes out on 3 pitches. 3rd strikeout of the day for Gomez. He struck out 3 times and he's also walked. Pitch is in for a strike to Schumacher. Fastball that misses downstairs for ball one. Count at 1-1. Got 1 out. Top of the 9th. Schumacher, catcher at the plate versus Kair. One pitch. Just misses off the plate inside. Now 2-1. This one chopped foul. Makes it a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the top of the 9th. All 8 runs today for the Dodgers came in the top half of the 8th inning. Spoil an outstanding start today by Dylan Goodrich for the Pirates. Breaking ball there and swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts this inning. for JP Kayer. Now with 2 out.
13, Michael
That'll
Cunningham.
bring up the center fielder, Michael Cunningham. First pitch to Cunningham, in there for strike one. There's the 0-1. That one low. Blocks behind the plate by Landis. Makes it a 1-1 count. Kyle looking to get out of the inning right here and give his offense a chance. Try to get 8 runs in the bottom of the ninth. Fastball there that's down. Hits the turf before it gets to the plate. 2-1. Long look into his catcher. Now Kyer is ready for the 2-1 delivery. That one way outside. 3-1 count now on Cunningham. Alex Loera on deck. Hoping to get the chance to hit in this game, because if Cunningham gets out, it'll end the inning and we'll head to the bottom of the ninth. 3-1. And Loera will get his opportunity as Cunningham takes the walk. So after a couple of strikeouts by Kyer, he issues the walk to Cunningham, and it'll bring up the right fielder, Loera.
Alex Loera.
Runner goes, and it's maybe a moot point because Loera gets hit on the pitch. So no stolen base for Cunningham. He advances on the walk, and Loera takes first on the HBP.
Number 21,
21, Daniel Santos.
Brings up Daniel Santos, the leadoff hitter today. 1 for 4, a strikeout, a couple of flyouts, and a single. The runners have their leads. The pitch hit high into the air into center field. Dan Lowry out there able to make the catch and end the inning. So no runs, no hits, a couple of runners left on base in the top of the ninth.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We'll head to the bottom of the ninth, the final chance that the Pirates have as they trail 8-0. Quinn Landis, Nolan Lingley, and Javon Camacho. 3 hitters will take to the plate here in the bottom of the 9th. The first pitch is a strike to Landis from the new pitcher Gio Hernandez. Pitch is absolutely ripped, but way out in front of it was Landis. Strike 2. Hernandez and is uncommitted as to where he'll play his baseball next year. He's an incoming freshman as fires in a pitch there and Quint able to stay alive. For the season, Gio Hernandez, this will be his 10th appearance. That's the most on the team. A record of 2-1. He also has a save. Not a save opportunity here as that pitch is hit foul just beside the third base bag. And Hernandez has pitched 16 2/3 innings. He's given up 17 hits, 12 earned runs, an ERA of 6.48, 18 strikeouts, and 16 2/3. That's a good number. And he's walked 9 batters. Set for the 0-2. Pitch is fouled back once again. Landis staying alive here in this count. It's been 2-0 for a few pitches now, or 0-2, excuse me, for a few pitches now. And here comes the 0-2 delivery. Just once again, swung on and fouled back. This one hits the catcher's helmet. Catcher Schumacher. It's perfectly fine. Good to see that. And a brief pause in the action here as the pitcher and the first baseman are meeting, and want to make sure Schumacher's okay. Also had a refill of the balls. Pitch is hit out into left field, and that'll get down for a single in front of Santos in left. First hit in a while here for the Bucks.
Number 13, Nolan Lingley.
Comes off the bat of Quinn Landis to lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. So Nolan Lingley up now, nobody out, 1 runner on. Javon Camacho on deck. The 0-0 is swung on and missed. Fastball that Hernandez blows right by Lingley. Lingley today, 0 for 2. The 0-2 is fouled off. So now we got Landis at first, Lingley at the plate. The Pirates trailing 8-0. Pitch swung on and missed. So Lingley goes down swinging, first out of the bottom of the 9th. I'll bring up Javon Camacho.
Javon Camacho.
Yeah, I did all that for everyone.
Yeah.
So 1 out. Camacho comes up, the leadoff hitter. Camacho on the day, 1 for 3. Fouls this one off, trying to get out of the way, but it hit his bat. Goes as strike 1. Landis at first this season. He's stolen 3 bags. He's also been caught twice. Pitches outside. Count now 1-1 to Camacho. Dodgers playing in double play depth. The double play would end this ball game. Pitch misses off the plate outside. Throw behind the runner at first. Back in safely is Landis. Count out 2-1. Next pitch is outside. So 3-1 on Camacho. Angelo Alman waits on deck. We're in the bottom of the ninth, last chance for the Pirates. A 3-1 pitch. That one high and outside for ball 4. So Camacho gets on with the walk, moves Landis up from first to second. 1 out, and Angelo Alman will step in for his hat. Alman today 1 for 3, a single, a ground out to third, and a fly out to center field. Lots of energy from the Pirates dugout, which you love to hear, considering the score. They have a lot to be happy about, though, for the season overall. Record of 14-4 coming into the game. First pitch to Alman is outside. They've won every single home game this season to this point. Played 10 games at this field and won all 10. 9 of them have been as the home team. One time they played at this field as the away team. So pitch is in there for a strike. But they've yet to lose here at LA Valley College, and they're in danger of ending that streak right here. See if they can mount a rally. Angelo Alman at the plate, 2 runners on, and 1 out. A 1-1 is swung on and fouled back. Now 2 strikes on the Pirates shortstop. And here's the 1-2 off speed pitch. That'll get through past the shortstop. Coming around, Landis coming home for the first run of the game. So an RBI single for Angelo Alman. The Pirates get their first run of the game. Makes it 8-1.
Number 28. Darren Taylor.
Still just 1 out. Javon Camacho moves up to second. Alman now at first. That'll be RBI number 6 for Alman as Darren Taylor takes a strike. So 0-1 count, 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Swung on and missed, throwing behind the runner at first, and they got him in a rundown here. Getting to second is the runner. Now they got Camacho in a rundown. The throw back to second, he's safe, and now they're gonna have to, both guys are caught in a rundown. A lot going on here. Trying to get to third is Camacho, he's tagged out. Now the throw back to first. And he's gonna be back in safely at first. Making an appeal, the first baseman is Guardado, saying that he tagged out Alman. But the umpire rules that he's back in safely at first. Camacho gets caught in the rundown, and he's out at third. A wild sequence there. A terrific play behind the plate by Schumacher, throwing behind the runner. And they get Alamon slipping a little bit off the bag too much, so then Alamon gets caught in the run out. He ends up going to second. Then they get Camacho in the run now between second and third. When Camacho ends up going back to second, Alamon realizes that he has to go back to first. And then later on, Camacho tries to go back to third. They throw down to third. They tag Camacho at third. They throw behind Alamon at first, and Alamon's back in safely. Pitch is hit high into the air. This could end the game. Third baseman Ortiz calls off the shortstop Sardino, and that will end this ball game. So the final score is 8-1. 8 runs on 7 hits and no errors for the Dodgers. 1 run on 6 hits and 2 errors for the Pirates. It's the first time this season that the Pirates lose at home.
Final total for the Dodgers. 8 runs. 7 hits, 0 errors
For the Pirates. 1
1
run.
run.
6 hits.
2
2 errors.
errors.
With the loss today, the Pirates fall to 14-5.
Right here.
The Dodgers improve to 7-11-1. Once again, the final score 8-1. Dodgers over the Pirates. My name is Matt Strapp. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.